What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are back for the British Grand Prix around the Silverstone racetrack, newly updated for this year. Great Britain, 88 points behind in the standings. You think, yeah, all right, that's probably about where we'd be, 88 points behind. But no, we're second and 88 points behind. It's been an insane start to the season. Bit of a yo-yo, really. We've either been winning races or we've been absolutely nowhere. No real in-between so far in this career mode, and so far we have exceeded the season-long target of what we set ourselves at the start of the season. 73 rated. We're there. Absolutely smashed it out already. Here's some of our accolades. I think probably the next best one for us to get would be top 10 finishes. Hopefully in 2 races time we can do that. It's been a good start to proceedings, it must be said. We beat our driver rating rivalry, so we've got to find a new one. I actually haven't tracked this for many races, but that's where things have been growing. There was a big spike in experience when we beat one of our specialist things. I leveled up the manufacturing expert, and that's when that shot up massively. So a tip for you guys, if you're doing your own career mode, don't ignore the specialists. Take on all the goals every time, and you know, you should be able to level up pretty quick. Second worst car, and we won the last race, so you can completely ignore that performance index. It doesn't mean diddly squat, I guess, but we're going to still keep doing upgrades because we want to help the performance of our teammate. There is a constructors to fight for after all, which Bottas is contributing absolutely nothing towards. We can do these minor upgrades on the engine side, fuel efficiency and ERS, but the ones that I'm waiting for, major weight reduction, and we've got major rear downforce. That's going to make the biggest impact to our car for the handling. We've already got a solid engine, so I'd like to make the car feel a little bit nicer. Selfishly for myself, really, I don't like driving understeery cars. I feel like I can extract more performance when the aero grip is very high. I'm going to chuck in the oldest components that we have, and then we're going to head to Friday practice, really. Praying it's not a sprint weekend, because I absolutely despise those. Don't think it will be. It's the British Grand Prix. I think they like to keep to traditions and all that.
Welcome along, everybody, to a venue that was built for speed. Once an airfield, now one of the finest racetracks in the world. It's qualifying day here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
Now, this can go either one of 2 ways, and it usually does in career modes. One, we're either OP as hell.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
Or B, we're nowhere. Because we're flat out around the whole circuit so much, our engine should be beast and carry us around the circuit. But high-speed corners, downforce, we don't have a lot of that. So I don't know what to expect. Here we go. That gear shift out of Luffield is going to be very annoying this weekend, because that's unsettling the car like it was doing to me in Creator Series. Hello. Carcass temps are 105 on the rear. I think it's probably too much front wing. I don't think I necessarily did anything wrong there, but I think there's just a little bit too much front wing for this car. Of course, we don't have much downforce on this thing. Maybe not enough rear downforce to support an aggressive SRC esports setup. So I'm going to deal with it for this run, but in the next run, I'm lowering the wings. We go again. Wow, we're actually up. Bit of a tip for you guys. There's lots of bumps on the right-hand side there on the racing line. You have to avoid that to avoid the car bottoming out. You'll gain some time there. So you're welcome. Let's try this again. This time, flat. You see my throttle trace? We never lifted. That is confirmed, not engine braking. We got 5 minutes to go in Q1, and I haven't done a lap yet. These tires are now mudded. We need to do a lap here, guys. 35? Maybe even a little bit of rear tire pressures. Just a little bit. It comes down to this now. If the setup is still undrivable, we will not get out of Q1. All right, we only get one shot at this. Here goes nothing. It's Q2 or bust.
30 seconds left in the session.
This car doesn't have enough rear downforce to support going through at the speeds we want to go through. So we're sacrificing pace for drivability, and this is only in qualifying as well. We'll keep dialing it back, but we need to make it through this session to keep testing. We can't head into the race and still have the car undrivable. Here we go. Yes! We did it! We didn't die! Huge! We've learned a lot about this car today. I think we go P13. I think we're safe. P11. Let's go. So, from Silverstone, we have learned that this car has more, like, in terms of, like, what attributes Codemasters have given this car, it's got a lot more front downforce than rear. So, an aggressive setup that works with an equal car does not work with this car. Interesting. So we have to, run a little bit less wing gap than what we would run online, which can make the car quick if you can deal with it. But yeah, that's interesting. I think going forwards, we need to do the rear wing. And the funny thing is, we've got a major front downforce upgrade on the way for Hungary. So this car is going to be even more on the nose for the next Grand Prix or the race after that. So that's going to be interesting. So we definitely need to do rear downforce upgrades going forwards. Either way, we make it through Q1. That was a bit scary. But I'm still going to keep tinkering with setup. I might even go back up one on the front wing. I want to be right on the limit of what I can get away with, because we need maximum pace. We went down by 2 clicks for that run to survive, but I think maybe we can push it by going up 1 to get more pace. I like this. This is cool. We're finding the limits of what we can get away with. Here we go. 36.20. 17 wing gap is too much. Can we get away with 16? I'm going to have this up on screen as well. That was on edge. I had to be smooth. In my experience in sim racing, the oversteery setups, the ones that are right on the edge of the limit, those are the fast ones. Particularly if you ever do iRacing. iRacing, the ones that have like that hint of oversteer. You know those are the good setups. We just squeezed through. Wow, we've knocked out a McLaren. McLaren a beast at the moment. Here we go, last lap. Use tyres. Ho, ho, ho. I think that keeping it tighter here maybe is what's doing us in, because ever since Q1 I have been maybe leaving a bit of a wider berth, and maybe there's just maybe something in the track, could be the curb, maybe it's just grabbing that front right tire and rotating the car. I could be wrong. Like, we are so on the limit with aero balance through here that the slightest little hiccup destabilizes the car. It's the downshift. Hold 7th. All right, Tom, let's test your theory. You ever get tired of being wrong? How do you know so much, man? It's such a nerd. Who knew that downshifting is what destabilizes the car? Oh my god. Whoa.
Race.
Lando's on pole. That's insane. In the McLaren, Piastri got knocked out in Q2. I told you the McLaren was beast. Man, I hope we see this in real life. A Lando Norris McLaren podium at the British Grand Prix. in 2024. Please let it happen. All right, awareness. W. We didn't take a hit with awareness there. 74 rating. Engine components are all good. Turbo is going to be on the limit. I think turbo will go over 50% mid-race. But yeah, hopefully we can just stay with the leaders once we do have that loss of performance. I think this is going to be a tough race. 110 AI. I mean, we struggled to get into Q3 there. We're going to be, I think, even slower in the race. I think the AI get quicker in the race on this game from my testing. So I think points here will be tough. Very tough. Upgrades. Oh. Only a 35% failure chance. I am taking those odds. Okay. Now we can go to the Grand Prix. I don't think we should be lowering the AI. I don't think we should ever be lowering the AI after the results we've had.
You join us in the United Kingdom today, or Great Britain as it's alternatively known. Well, it's certainly a great day today as we welcome you to one of the crown jewels of British sports, a track of speed, history and drama. It's Silverstone. It's the British Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from...
Oh, Alonso's got a penalty.
Sergio Perez lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell, Sainz, Stroll, Benjamin.
Yay! All right, one less car to overtake. Oh, I've gone for the harder allocation, and I've forgotten that hards actually aren't that good around here. I'm an idiot. Soft medium. Soft medium. Though, hard is available to us if we have damage on that one. We could do hards to the whole... We could do hards for the whole Grand Prix and be absolutely fine. I am going to take some fuel out. Probably 27.5 laps. Should do the trick. We also want to increase the tyre pressures because I think all tyres are going to take a bit of a beating around here. Particularly the left-hand side. Rear right is the tyre that does the least amount of work. So that can be the lowest pressure. And yeah, I mean, front wing is on the limit. Let's go lower. Faster strat, soft, medium. We can at any moment go for an undercut and go soft hards. Only Carlos Sainz on mediums. And that's it. Well, let's keep an eye on Sainz. Sainz is doing the contra strategy. If there is a safety car on that one, I will be boxing. No matter what. You will... No matter what, the golden rule at Silverstone is to always box under a safety car here. Longest pit lane in the world for pit loss time. Safety car is worth so much. Here we go, British Grand Prix. Let's impress. I was getting dragged on by Sainz there. I couldn't turn right. Switch back. Wow. Let's see if the AI's run over the... Yeah, Russell's ran over the bumps. And we gain a few extra meters there, but he gets... Stroll, where am I going? Where am I going? That was ambitious, thinking I could go around the outside of those two. I'm gonna burn on my battery and get the spot back. Running on race fuel now. Need to remember that. It hasn't felt like the best start, but to be honest, we have gained a spot still. I feel quick through the slow speed corners. Might be because the AI getting caught up behind one another. Hold 7th. 7th is better through here. That's 2 warnings already. We're in trouble. Do you guys remember Spain? Spanish Grand Prix. We were in the points, but we didn't get any because we got a 3-second time penalty. We are having to push the limits to run with the AI here. They are quick. G'day.
Brilliant. Nice.
Thanks for the position. Skyzy? Skyzy, is that you? Bruh! It's not smart to go for a move there, bro. Just why? Why? We were on the brink of losing DRS, which is why I shut the door. Normally the AI back out, but to George's credit, he stuck his nose in. That's probably quite realistic of what George Russell would do IRL. I'd like to know your feedback in the comments. Was that our fault? Oh, of course it. But let me know. Was that my fault? Was that George Russell's fault? Should he have backed out? I think that is largely my fault. So I've got to say, personally, when I'm in this situation, if I'm not further alongside, I back out. Because it's just not smart to run side by side through here unless you know you can get it done. Because stuff like that happens. Anyway, we're now last. No harm done. But we got to have some pace now. We need to undercut to get back in the race, I think. Now wishing I'd turned the AI down.
Right, the gap's
Through the slow speed at least, we should be quicker than the cars immediately ahead of us. Seems like everyone's DRS training each other and not really battling. My teammate though is holding up a sizable chunk of cars. Let's have a look. Here he is. No, he's not holding him up. He's getting to the front. Bottas is cooking, but now he needs to start holding him back for yours truly. Bottas, Operation Sandbag. Operation Sandbag.
to go. Just one stop left.
No. Bottas, slow down.
Alright, we're last of the running cars right now.
Thank you, Mark. Okay, guys, I think we have to go Hail Mary. We have to come in imminently for medium tires. 35% wear on the front left. Hit window between 12 and 18. Fine. Hards. Chat is crying for hards, so we'll give him hards. But watch as we don't undercut anyone. If we undercut anyone on hards, it'll be a miracle. Here we go. That's the worst pit lane to slow down for in the world. Onto the hards. Our only play in this race. Let's see if we can undercut.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. That was a
2.4, that's actually a decent stop.
We were expecting.
Come on, we need a mega 2 laps here to get in the mix. If there's like a VSC this lap, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, mate, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
Are you fucking dumb? You want to save ERS when we're undercutting? Get this guy gone. No, we don't want a red flag yet. We want a red flag after everyone boxes, pretty much. Tyres, they're warm now. Yep, very good. To be fair, Norris and Alonso are race leaders. All right, we have the vast majority of cars in. Side by side? They're side by side on pit entry. Anyway, they're in. The back markers are in. Our race depends on this.
Gap to the car is 27.0.
Maybe? Come on! Yes! We've arrived! We're in the pack! We've undercut one car! Let's go! Not last! Not last! Are we going to be in the points? It'd be a miracle if we're in the points. Here they come. Try and get Hulkenberg, he's got cold tyres. GG. Well, at least with hards, our pace will only get better towards the end. I don't think any kind of undercut on the planet would have got me in the top 10 from the position we were in. We needed to stay where we were, not get spun out by George Russell, and then undercut from where we were to get any higher up from, what was it, P9 or something. The AI are just rapid, absolutely rapid around this track. This is why we need downforce upgrades. That said though, I'll still try and get best of this this train that we're in. Don't like how much the car's sliding. So, who's in this train? We got Ocon, Tsunoda, 3 wides. Hello. We just need a couple of DNFs, and we're in the points. Easy game. How hard could it be? A couple of teams are pushing the limits with their engine allocations. Some people took grid penalties, others did not. Maybe those teams that didn't will have failures. Battery recharge is pretty good here. Still though, we are very much punching above our weight. Second worst car on the grids. P15, this is about where we should be. Maybe even a little bit higher. On a weak track. How's the tire? Yeah, engine's warm. Ah! Hulkenberg made a mistake as well. What the hell happened there? The RB, Tsunoda, makes a mistake, goes straight on. That then forces the Alpine to panic and just brake check me on the apex. We might have damage. We definitely made contact. Front wing is fine. Front wing is fine. But look at how close we got to... Oh my word. We are off the track. We got away with not getting a penalty. That was insane. That was ridiculously close to ruining our race right there. We need these kind of incidents and mistakes from the leaders. Anything is possible, especially when 2 Alpines are racing each other on track. Fuel might be a concern. That seems to be draining. I'll do some lifting and coasting sector 1 and 3. Bloody hell, Lando is running away with it. I think he's got someone in I think he's DRS training with one other car. Okay, looks like Red Bull. Ah! What? See, on this replay, I wish I could see what my throttle input is. I started losing it before I touched the curb on the left. Probably just too much throttle, really. I might have just squeezed DRS out of these guys. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. DRS. We got DRS. Let's go. We're still in this. Must have only been a local yellow because someone has just kept going. Oh my words. On the limit. On the limit driving to stay in the fight for P12. That's what it's come down to. Easy on the power this time, Ben. Nice and easy. We're lapping close to PBs, so I can't complain. I might try and overtake one of them now. Maybe I can get Gasly instead of Ocon here. Or both of them. Or both of them. Okay. I didn't think I'd be able to get any of them, but I got both. Hello. Run away. Personal best lap as well. All right, what's the pace like at the front of this train? Can we run away? I had to lift completely. I got distracted by their battle. Now we're side by side with Gasly. What the hell just happened? That was mad. That was absolutely mad. I touched the inside curb. And then I'm at this point, track limits. If I come straight back on the track, this is now a skill and trick. Lift off the throttle, back on, no penalty. We're still gonna get the DRS of these guys, so no real harm done, but that was sketchy. That was real sketchy. 4 laps to go. We are still alive. Oh my words. Norris has lost the lead by a long way. Norris must have been the one who caused that yellow flag through Lovefields, Brooklands, etc. Because he's lost 5 seconds to Max. Well, RIP the win. Not RIP to me being in the front of the train. Choo choo. I think we're fine for fuel. We're not really losing too much.
8.3 seconds.
Tyre temperatures are fine. Engine temperatures are fine. Tyre wear is fine. Just need 2 DNFs. Or one crash. One crash. And we are saved. Just like F124 is saved. Right, Alex? Let him go. I think we just keep swapping with Gasly here for DRS. We stay at the front of the train. Ocon must have made a mistake. He's absolutely gone now. I'll go to the insides. And even lift. Easy money. 3 to go. This lap was our last chance for a safety car. So no safety car now. There is still time for incidents, which could get us in the points. It's out of our control now, though. Well, it is your fault that the game is rubbish, Alex. You're the one who tested it. You approved it. You had the early access to the new handling. You gave the green light. You basically made this game, Alex. Let's be honest. Not the developers. Not EA. Not Codemasters. Not me. Not Hermione. You. I wanted incidents, but not for me! Turbo's gone! Turbo's gone! Oh my words!
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Why didn't the game put me out of my misery on lap 1? Or after the Russell incident? We had a glimmer of hope. And now we're in the muds. Shit! Alex Killen is in chat. I blame Alex. Everything he touches turns to dust.
Plenty of action here at Silverstone. A memorable race and an impressive victory.
I've never had a failure that late in the race before. That was the second last lap. We were like 20 seconds away from being on the last lap. Never have I seen an incident, a failure that late.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
I'm very happy. Very happy for Max. Stupid Grand Prix. Stupid race. Stupid sport. Get it out of my face. If we tank in driver rating, I will kick off. I will literally kick off. We got 99% of the way. Bottas is last. Very good. We still classify, so maybe that'll help. But if we lose driver rating because of something not in our control, I won't be able to control myself. No, I don't want to look at the stupid replay. Standings. We're still second somehow. How the hell are we still second? So, out of that race, we've lost nothing. Position-wise in both championships. Well, at least I got some XP. Awareness. We got some pace and lost focus. I can't complain. I mean, I could have gone a lot worse. I think you have to perform shockingly bad to lose driver rating. Especially in the car that I'm in. Like, there is absolutely zero expectation from the game for me to perform well, given where the car is at. So, really, I'm in a win-win scenario. It is a failure. It must have just blown up when it ticked over 50%. It's usually new components that die, not kind of middle-aged ones. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed that painful Grand Prix. We move on to the Hungarian Grand Prix next, where hopefully we've got some upgrades on the way. You can see them all on the left-hand side. But, yeah, more performance needed because these high-speed tracks are not the one. Bring on the power tracks. Anyway, till the next one, I'll see you next time.